All right, we are back. Experienced some technical difficulties, and but we're back now. Everything's cool. All right. I was had a little bit of a power surge, tripped my breakers. All right. Anyway, let's see what's up with these missing holograms.
Activation protocol begins. So, after the long silence, finally someone comes. I am Garanjard. Millennia ago, I stood as a founder of the Jedi Order.
There are flesh raiders in the area. Your holoprojector's at risk. I'm here to save it.
To protect without fighting. A trait I wanted at the core of our beliefs. The Jedi may have changed, but galactic peace has always remained one of our goals. Activation protocol complete. Go well.
So, previously, what he just said really didn't, I guess it really didn't register, but he said to protect without fighting. That's like one of the Jedi goals, to protect without fighting. Isn't that what Luke Skywalker did in The Last Jedi? The movie that ruined Luke Skywalker, that hurt everybody's childhood? To protect without fighting. Isn't that what Luke did to Kylo in the First Order? Right? He said, what do you expect me to do? Face down the whole First Order with a laser sword? And he did it, but he didn't do it. But he did do it. And he protected what was left of the Resistance, what was left of the Jedi Order. And he created, and he built on the legend of Luke Skywalker, all with one act. And he humiliated Kylo Ren, his nephew. Ben Solo, kind of show, you know, no matter what you do, I'll always be with you. So will your father, right? Doesn't matter what you try to do, your family's still gonna be there. No matter how far down that path you try to go, right? Man, there was so much depth. There was so much depth to that movie.
What is thy bidding, my master?
You know, looks like I got a subscriber even when I'm not streaming. Even when I'm not streaming, I still get streaming stuff. Such amateurs. All right, we just freeing all of little Padawan. I freed you, Padawan. Padawan. I wonder where did they get that word from, Padawan. I wonder if Alex has done a video on that. The etymology of the word Padawan. Where did that come from? If one of y'all says some nonsense about, oh, well, Padawan, George Lucas got that from Malachi York. Hey man, just go sit down somewhere. Shut your face. Shut your face. George Lucas got all his ideas from Star Wars from Malachi York. He sure did. He sure did. And I'm sure Malachi York didn't write his book about how George Lucas got all his ideas from him until after Star Wars came out. Till after people were already talking about Star Wars. Because that's usually how that thing goes. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, Malachi York is this guy. He's in prison for like ever. Right now, I think for like, what is it? One of them 15 statutory rape. 15 will get you 20. But you know, if you let his followers tell it, the feds set him up. So this dude like started a cult. These knowledge of self cults that popped up for black folks, you know, around civil rights. I think his latest one is what, the Nuwapians or something like that. And you know, one of these things that telling African American people, oh, you're special, you're the chosen one, right? And it's like, if you really look into his history, every 10 years, every decade, he would like remarket his message, which is why I don't believe anything he says. At first, it's like, oh, well, you know, there's the Nation of Islam, but we're the real Muslims. Oh, there's the Hebrew Israelites, but we're the real Hebrews. We're the real lost tribe, right? And it's every time something was popular, he would rebrand his religion, right? And so it apparently the most recent one he rebranded as, this one finally stuck. And I'm like, I don't know, you know, and I started to say, I don't know how people believe it, but he brought in all of these hip hop artists that were coming up in the 90s. And so it's like, oh, well, if you've got the rappers and the R&B singers and all the cool people behind it, it must be true. No, just because you can rap, sing, and dance, that don't mean you know shit.
How's he looking?
He should be resting in the Jedi Temple, but if you're determined to press on, I can help him along.
Give him the last of the Kolto if you have to. We'll fight again soon. Hey! Good to see another Padawan alive out here. You're lucky those creatures haven't caught you yet.
I've been searching for you. What happened out here?
Knew they'd sent rescuers.
We came seeking knowledge of the Jedi Code. The Flesh Raiders interrupted our trial.
Never fought like that in my life. We killed it, but Jaredin was badly injured.
Your friend, how serious is the wound?
It pains him greatly. He should not be moving. It is not the Jedi way to seek battle and revenge while a man suffers.
That's your opinion, Meneas. It's not what we decided. Training or not, a bunch of animals won't keep us from becoming Jedi.
Isn't she right? Jedi don't give up, do they?
She is wrong. Remember the Jedi Code. There is no passion, there is serenity.
That's enough, Meneas. If you want to help us, we could use you. Help make the Flesh Raiders pay.
You're walking a dangerous path. You and your friends need to get back to camp while you still can.
But we're so close to finishing the trial.
No, we are not. I see you have a signal beacon. Leave it for us, and as soon as we have gathered our things, we will signal for a ride back.
All right. Well, we have saved them. Let's get on to it. What are we doing? We're looking for the holograms, right? I think I passed one up to come down here and do this little side mission. Let's get back on our grind, baby. Let's get back on our GRIND grind. Y'all know where I got that from? Probably don't. It used to be this old video. I think it was from MySpace, but it's on. You can find it on YouTube. So it was this dude, and like people made fun of him because he was. They thought he was on the spectrum, and he was rapping. I don't know if it was a community access video or what, but he's like trying to rap in his rap contest, and he like stops it in the middle and just doesn't say anything for like 30 seconds. And then he was like, "I'm the best, man. I did it." Right? So everybody made fun of him naturally.
Activation protocol begins. Ah, another has come to listen. When the Jedi Order was founded, I, Calibrin, said we should devote ourselves to justice. True justice cannot be driven by emotion. We Jedi can set our passions aside and seek the truth without fear or favor.
If you can't feel mercy, justice suffers.
Sorrow for the victim, or outrage at the crime, can blind us. To see clearly, such feelings must be put aside. It has served us well. We Jedi are renowned for our fairness, our honesty. Now, that reputation is yours to keep. Activation protocol complete.
That was pretty harsh, man. Master Bryn. Calibrin. At first I thought she said Calorin, like Kylo Ren. If you like pay attention to SWTOR, there's like a lot of stuff that like, I'm not gonna say it inspired stuff in the sequel trilogy, but it's kind of like, hey man, isn't that kind of like stuff in the movies now? Like there's some similarities that just make you go, just kind of make you wonder. That's all I'm saying. Just kind of makes you wonder. You know? But anyway, what I was saying about that rapper dude, I got some more stuff to say about Star Wars specifically. For those of y'all who only want me to talk about Star Wars and nothing else, is that a few years later he came back, and it turns out he's got like, man, that dude is sick, man. He's got like something going on with his kidneys and all kind of stuff. But he like years later was like rapping for real. Hey man, dude was busting. So like he had this one song, and at the end he ended it, and he was like, and until then I'm gonna stay on my grind grind. So ever since then I've been saying that.
Activation protocol begins. A new Jedi comes to learn. Excellent. Excellent. I am Ter Senden, keeper of the histories, a founder and chronicler of the Jedi Order. I saw us becoming guardians of knowledge and secrets. We Jedi would safeguard the wisdom of the galaxy.
Gathering such knowledge would be a great adventure.
My travels took me across many worlds, more than any other founder. I saw, heard, dreamed. Jedi seek to dispel ignorance, to understand other cultures, and bring that understanding to others. Never forget that, wherever your path leads. Activation protocol complete.
I couldn't tell if Master Turs is a Zabrak, or if he's kind of, bro, you kind of look like you turn into the dark side. That's all I'm saying. Man, I wish I could think of that dude's name, man. That one song, I'm gonna find it on YouTube one day. I'm the best, y'all. I did it. Not that song, but that other stuff. I think he lives in Atlanta too, or he was in Atlanta the last time I checked. Hey, he came out hard in his last song though. He was like, don't. You don't like me? Well, I don't like you. You want to fight me? Well, I'll fight you. Hey, man, he came out hard. I was expecting something stupid. He came out like that. I was like, uh-oh. Cuz is doing something now.
Master Yuan, I've encountered a problem. One of the holoprojectors has been stolen.
Stolen? But the flesh raiders don't steal, they destroy. I'll look into this. If you have the other holograms, come and meet me at the Jedi Temple. I'm sending you directions now. And please, Padawan, be careful.
Flesh raiders don't steal. Tear stuff up. Somebody stole this one. Master Yuan. Oh, look. Somebody put Master in their name. I'm not going to make fun of them because they're probably a little kid.
The beacon worked, and a rescue speeder is on its way. You really came through for those Padawans.
One of them was injured. You need to send a medic with the rescue team.
Standard procedure. They're in good hands. You probably want to get back to your trials. Again, thank you, and may the Force be with you.
You're in good hands with Allstate.
I am happy to share my knowledge with the young. Farewell, young Jedi.
Be humble. Hold up. Sit down. Hold up. Sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Sit down. All right. Let's get us some flesh raiders. Ugh. Oh. There we go. Let's get us a flesh raider. What's good, homie? What's good? That's what I thought. What's good, dog? That's what I thought. Oh, what's good? What's up? What's good? Give me that chest. She said, give me that chest thing. She want the G with the biggest. Guess what? He is I and I am him. Slim with the tip to brim. And what's your name, fool? Snoop Dogg and Dog. Dog. Hey, man. I'm my own entertainment. Be like, hey, man, how did you used to not watch TV? I don't need to watch no TV. My own entertainment. Entertain myself. Look at the Jedi Temple on Tython. Look at that. Look at that. Look at it! That sound like the Hodge twins. Mopar 1 Pentastar. What up, though, shawty? Say, what's up? What's happening? All my haters can get at me. What up?
Hey, Padawan. You must be the one Master Yuan mentioned. Must be. Isn't Tython amazing? Scary, too. Don't get me wrong, but wow. I mean, look at this place. Sorry, babbling. Master Yuan said to remind you that she says a Jedi needs to learn martial skills and said that I should say you should.
And who will train me in these martial skills?
Oh, right. Sorry. Go see Master Weddle in the temple. Doesn't look like much, but he'll show you stuff you wouldn't believe. Good luck. May the Force be with you.
He'll show you stuff you wouldn't believe. Hey, man, long as he keeps his pants on. I ain't trying to see all that now. I'm just a widow Padawan. Hey, man. We ain't trying to have no hooty-hoo operations going on up in here. He'll show you stuff you wouldn't believe. Force stuff. Yours, Satil. Yours is a different path. Master Weddle will show you stuff you won't believe.
Jedi seeks to improve himself through study.
He taught me how to stun somebody. I think Master Weddle might have taught that trick to Bill Cosby. This is trap Bill Cosby. It's not whack Bill Cosby. I hit the Cupid shuffle and move my muscle. I hate to be on bay. That's the best trap music I've ever heard. Hit him with that stunner. Hit him with that force stunner. Alright, let's get in here and see what Master Yuan Parr is talking about.
There isn't. It's out of my hands, Kaizen. I haven't. Padawan, come in. This is Kaizen Fess, an old friend. He's here on a hunting expedition. A sacred Trandoshan tradition.
It's an honor to meet you.
Some people, even some Jedi, disapprove of my friendship with Kaizen. I wanted you to meet, before rumors prejudiced you. First, thank you for saving the holograms. The Jedi have lost enough lately without losing our history, too.
One of the holoprojectors was taken before I could reach it.
I recall, and not just one at random, it seems. That hologram is of the infamous Master Rajeev Re. Rajeev Re was another of the Jedi founders. He turned to the dark side. He betrayed the very order he helped to create.
What exactly did Rajeev Re do?
Details of his life are maddeningly sparse. Rajeev Re was immensely powerful. That stolen hologram could hold his darkest secrets. The thief is likely from Kalikori village. Local Twi'lek pilgrims here illegally. Many of them are poor or hungry.
Why are these Twi'leks here?
Religious persecution drove them from their home world. They found sanctuary here, but without the Republic's permission. I'd like you to go to Kalikori village, discover who took the holoprojector and retrieve it. But tread lightly. The Twi'leks are here in defiance of Republic law. We're forbidden to fully defend them, even when the Flesh Raiders attack. Relations are strained.
We're Jedi. Aren't we obligated to help those in need?
This is the Jedi Council's judgment. I might disagree, but the decision is made. When you reach Kalikori village, find Bashen, captain of the village guard. He knows everyone. He may have seen the holoprojector. I think meeting these pilgrims will be a good lesson for you, Padawan. Go carefully.
So, question I have is, why are we listening to what the Jedi, I mean, what the Republic tells the Jedi to do? Right? Like, isn't that what got us in trouble in the first place? Well, I'm thinking about years later. All right? Following there, it seemed like we serve the Force, not the Republic. Why is the Republic telling the Jedi what they can and cannot do? I can see two sides of that, right? It's like, okay, but this is to build force. Not build force. To, what am I trying to say? To build trust, right? Because the Jedi had these powers. Jedi had these powers, and people might not trust them. I look like a bum. Look like a bum. Straight slumming it. Looking like a bum. So you know what I'm saying? They got these powers and abilities to manipulate the Force, to listen to the Force, and it's kind of like, well, hey man, we don't want y'all to fear us, so we'll be your servants. But then that means you're not serving the Force though either. So when people talk about, well, why did Luke go into hiding, and why didn't Luke go back to Coruscant? Nah, this and that. Because Luke was like, hey man, I'm seeing the error of the Jedi's ways. You know, the Jedi serve the Republic and not the Force.
Mechanized travel is for official business only.
And it's really like you gotta walk a tightrope, man. Because it's like, okay, well, if you withdraw completely from what's going on in the galaxy, well, then somebody else who can manipulate the Force, or maybe they don't have to, they just don't have, they're just acting to support their agenda, right? And that might not, their agenda might not be what the Jedi are about, what the Jedi are trying to accomplish, what the will of the Force is, right? Might have a will of their own. So it's like you can't completely withdraw. And you're gonna make mistakes sometimes. That's what Luke had to realize. You're gonna make mistakes. You ain't gonna get it right all the time, but the people who come after you, you teach them your mistakes and let them learn from that, and then maybe that's their journey to fix what you couldn't fix. You fix something and then you mess something else up. You win some, you lose some. It's all the same.
Break out another cask or 3. The festival only comes once a year. Our stores can take it.
Just as well. We have an uninvited guest.
I see. Festival of Awakening, Jedi. You're not welcome here.
What's the Festival of Awakening? Sounds like fun.
It is. And Jedi aren't invited.
What do you want?
Someone took a Jedi relic from the Gnarls, a holo projector. I was hoping you might have seen it.
A holo projector? Yeah, I know what you mean. Nayland found one. Nayland Rollock. Maybe you've heard of him?
Sorry, I've only just arrived on this world.
Nayland Rollock. Our dueling champion for 9 years straight. He once rescued an entire scouting party from flesh raiders single-handed. He planned our defenses. Protects us when we go foraging. Without him, we wouldn't even be having the festival. And no, I am not telling you where he is. Nayland earns his peace and quiet.
If you help me find that holo projector, the Jedi Council will hear of it. And we're generous to our friends.
Ah, you expect us to believe that?
Shen, If the Jedi offer you a favor, you say yes.
Okay, fine. Nayland went into the Flesh Raiders' territory. He's probably still there. He's been gone a while.
Then I should look for him. Enjoy your festival.
I think Nayland's got a camp out there. If you see him, tell him to be back for the feast.
Nayland's got a camp out there. If you see him, tell him to be back for the feast. We want Nayland to come back for the feast. We're having a party. Nayland's invited. Adam Seuss, you wouldn't happen to be a doctor by chance, would ya? You wouldn't happen to be a doctor by any chance, would ya? Alright. Make this long trek to this cave. What all this running we doing? That's why MMO characters always slim, because they have to run everywhere until they get a mount. Dang. Hit that ninja. Hit that ninja. We checking out Nayland's camp. Find Nayland Raylock's camp. Looks like we found it. Where you at, Nayland? Where they at, though? Where they at, though? Where they at, though? Where they at, though? Isn't anybody here? Hello? Hello? Is there anybody here? Hello? Ooh, we got a holocron.
You make a lot of noise. I come for a Flesh Raider, I find a Jedi Padawan. I come to listen, to think among the dead, to fight for my people. Why have you come?
The villagers said you'd taken this holo projector, Nayland, and told me where to find you.
I suppose they spun the tale of me being a legendary protector, too. They don't understand. Are the Flesh Raiders destroyed? No. My people aren't safe until my learning's complete. Tython's relics still have lessons. I listen. I can do things I never imagined possible. I will be the defender my people deserve.
Once you become this great defender, what's the next step?
We make Tython ours. No Jedi, no Republic. Our world to plow and harvest and defend. We hunt the Flesh Raiders to extinction and laugh. Rajeev Re showed me how to punish them. The Flesh Raiders will come, but not leave. A merciful death compared to what my people have suffered.
You'll get us both killed.
There are hidden wonders, Jedi, and my journey has just begun. Now run, or die.
This ninja's bringing the cave down. Done left me. Why am I still in here? Why didn't I leave as soon as he started making this mofo shake is all I'm saying. Why I got to stay behind? All I'm saying, why I got to stay behind through all this? Rocks falling on me and stuff. Got me messed up. Staying behind in all this. Raining rocks on my head. He done took off running. He ain't nowhere to be found. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, let's get back to Calicore Village. Let's get back to Calicore Village. I'm going back to Calicore Village. Remember on Star Wars Rebels when they had a nod to this game, Calicore Village, that thing that Thrawn stole from Hera when he was on Ryloth? He stole her family's Calicore. It was a little totem they made to honor the deceased family members. And when Kanan died, Hera added something to remember Kanan to her family's Calicore. Because, you know, he didn't know his family because he was a Jedi. I can't even talk right now. But he became part of her family. Obviously, he's her baby daddy. That's just my baby daddy. Who that is? That's just my baby daddy. Who that is? My baby daddy. Who that? That's just my baby daddy. T-Bird, that's just my baby daddy. Oh, I gotta go all the way back to the Jedi Temple. I'm tripping, man. I think I'm doing the Jedi Knights story. Man, I should have quick traveled. Sorry, y'all, I ain't paying attention. It's been a minute since I've done any of this on the Consular. I hadn't played there. I want to say it was like 20. It's probably been 5 years since I played the Consular art. Might have been longer than that. I think it was longer than that. Man, all this running, walking, running. All right, let's holler at Master Yuan.
Padawan, I just spoke to Rana Dalven, the daughter of Kalikori Village's matriarch, concerning your visit there. I want you to meditate on what you learned. Such experiences are what shape us as Jedi.
Yes, Master.
We should check that Rajivari's hologram is safe.
The holoprojector was stolen by a Twi'lek, Naylan Ralok. He learned Force techniques from Rajivari's hologram. He was obviously unstable.
A villager? Very unusual. Then this Naylan is Force sensitive. Let's see what he saw.
Activation protocol begins. A few words. Shall this be all my legacy? No. My enemies are long dead. It is time. Hear me. I have left true wisdom behind. For those who follow where the first blade points, from the sanctuary of the Order, all else is fleeting.
My word. True wisdom. Padawan, he's talking about the fount of Rajivari.
Master, you seem shaken.
I'm fine. This is just hard to believe. After Rajivari fell, sources claimed he created a great archive of his knowledge and teachings. The fount of Rajivari. Generations of Jedi search for it, finding nothing. The fount's considered a hoax by all reputable scholars, but we just heard proof.
Naylan Ralok saw this hologram, Master. More of Rajivari's knowledge could make him incredibly dangerous.
The hologram said, follow where the first blade points, from the sanctuary of the Order. Kaleth! The ruins at Kaleth. The name means sanctum. It's the remains of an ancient fortress. Evidence suggests Kaleth was destroyed in a great battle. Old droids still walk those ruins today. But this first blade is a puzzle.
If it was once a fortress, it could refer to weapons that were stored in Kaleth.
We have found several old weapons in one section of Kaleth. Nothing like a first blade, but a good place to begin. I planned your training so carefully, but the Force has intervened. Finding the fount of Rajivari and stopping Naylan must be a greater test.
Are you saying the Force is guiding me?
Sometimes the Force, not the Master, shapes a Padawan's trials. This seems to be such a time. You should know, Padawan. The Council tends to disapprove of such training, but I'll explain everything to them. For now, focus on exploring Kaleth for this first blade. Call me on your holocommunicator at once if you have any success.
Alright, so we need to go to the ruins of Kaleth to search for this first blade and find out what's going on with your boy. So, yeah, but anyway, that's where I'm gonna wrap this episode up. Tales of the Old Republic, the Jedi Consular edition. So let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. I'll be checking back to see what y'all have to say, and I will holler at you on the next one. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and click the subscribe button so that you can take your first steps towards becoming an urban acolyte. Make the decision to become the hero of your own story and start the process to become a force for change in your own community. Make sure to click the link below if you'd like a free 7-day trial for the Old Republic. While you wait on the next episode to post, be sure to check out some previous episodes from the Old Republic project. Well, that's all I've got for now. Thanks for watching. Y'all keep on breathing, and may the force of others be with you, always.